In today's video, I'm going to be taking you on a walk around the perimeter wall of Angkor Thom. It's quite a long walk and consequently quite a long video. I hope you stay with me right to the end because there's a heck of a lot to see on this walk. It's really, I think it's quite interesting and actually quite beautiful as well. So you're up quite high on this walk because you're 8 meters above the height of the moat, and you can get a really nice view of the surrounding areas as well as the different things that you see along the way. So yeah, I hope you stick it out to the end, and if you do, I will see you there. Just arrived here at the south gate of Angkor Thom, and I'm going to walk the perimeter of the wall. It's about 12 to 13 kilometres. So I've arrived here just after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Hopefully there's enough daylight left to get the job done. Last time we came here, it was too late. We could only do about half of the distance. So hoping that now there is enough time to do it. So I'm going to start heading towards the west. So we have to go up here, and I'll show you the interesting sights along the way. So there's an alternative track on that side, but it's used a lot more frequently by mountain bikers. So I'm taking this way. Hopefully it will be a bit more calm and sedate. We'll see. Okay. So looking down there, you can see the entrance to the south gate and the moat. I didn't know, but locals use this track as a motorbike route. Didn't know you could. Yep, here comes another one. And basically we just walk the square of Angkor Thom. You can see there's some boats over there on the other side of the moat where you can do a bit of a tour. I'm not sure how far around you could get, or what the levels of the water are like, because there's a lot of growth and algae in there at the moment, but it's certainly pretty. I wonder if I'll see any other people walking along here. Here's a sign. So West Top 2,300 meters, or Bung Thom 100 meters that way. I think we'll keep going. I think we're pretty much at the first corner right now. It will be clear momentarily, I think. Yes. They've even got markers up here, which is cool. So here is the one for the southwest corner. Prasat Trong, late 12th century. Some Angkorian blocks here. And as we come around, here it is. And we'll just go right to the corner because I just want to show you how very accurately this place is a square. That actually has an absolute corner right there. And you can see the moat is pretty well overgrown down there too. There's a whole lot of people just gone past on bicycles, mountain bikes. Great place to ride up here. And there is the first corner prasat, the first corner temple. Okay, can hear some music. Not sure where it's coming from, but anyway, let's keep going. So we are now on the western side. Finished the south, the first half of the south anyway. We'll have to do the second half of the south as the very last part of this. There's a strange set of stairs here. Don't know why you'd want to go down there. Perhaps it was maybe when it's high, when the water's high, some of the boat tours bring you around to look at that little temple and you come up those stairs. Not sure. Anyhow, let's go. Western side coming.
So the next port of call, or the next stopping point, is going to be the western gate of Angkor Thom. We'll see you when we get there. Well, this is surely very beautiful. I'm very sweaty. It will be very, very hard to do this in the middle of summer or in the rainy season. So I think you've probably got a window of maybe 4 months that would be ideal for this kind of venture. I don't think I'm far from the West Gate now. Oh yeah. Okay. I think I'll have to come back and go down that path, but I want to come up against the gate first. Oh no, this is the other bit. Okay. False alarm. Let's go down here. There's a bit of a, I don't know what you'd call it, a water outlet, I think, but there's no way across it at the top of the wall, so you have to come down here. This is obviously where the water makes its way when it's wet. Back up the other side. Up we go. Okay. Yes, very warm and very muggy right now. Alright, I'm going to have to double back to this spot in a moment, but we need to persevere straight ahead because I have now finally reached the West Gate. Much higher than what you are when you're down on the road, so it's really worth taking a few steps further so you can see this in all of its majesty. Isn't that amazing? Oh, there's a lot of buzzy things up here. You can see, if I just go a bit further, we'll be able to see over to the other side where the road is. There we are. Can you see down there? That's the road moat. Faces. Crane. We're to get down there to that road and then up the other side again to continue the walk. So this is officially a quarter, I guess, from the South Gate to the West Gate, and we will continue. Look at that, so beautiful in here. Just another view of the West Gate from down on road level, going back up to the top now to continue the walk. I think that's it there. Alright, I'm going to have to turn the camera off because if you don't know, I am super clumsy, and if I can trip and fall, I will. Alright. Oh, I'm a bit out of breath. This is the northwest corner of a gated city, or the walled city of Angkor Thom, and I just ran or jogged that stretch from the West Gate up into this corner because I'm a bit worried about the light going actually. So made it here a little bit more quickly than I would have if I'd have walked. So here's the little pagoda. Oh, pagoda, pursat. It's probably the right word. Oh, forgive me. Out of breath. Now this corner, it's not as kind of obviously square as the last one, but there it is, northwest corner. There's a little barrage of sorts over there. Don't know if you can quite make it out across the other side of the river. It's like a sluice gate thing. There's people there on motorbikes and some sound coming from over there too, like music, I mean. Here it is, very pretty. No time to linger though. I do not want to be caught on the top of this wall when the sun goes down, because it's going to be very dark, and in hindsight I should have walked the eastern side first, and then, oh, there's a hornbill. Oh, how fabulous. They're usually in pairs. I wonder where the other one is. Here he goes, massive. Anyhow, yes. Yes, just reflecting on the fact that it would have been smarter to walk on the eastern wall first, because then the sun setting on the western side would give you light for a little bit longer. So bear that in mind. Water levels are good in this section on the north. So next point of interest that we get to should be the North Gate. Right, that should be another, I estimate 2 kilometres. I'll check in when we get there. Well, the path's gone a bit strange right here. There's another weird place where you can walk in there and down to the water just there and up to the track again over here. Let's go. All right, halfway. This is the North Gate. And there is the road through it. I just have to work out how to get down there now without having to backtrack too much. It's a bit steep, anyway. All right, North Gate from down below. No time to dilly-dally. Better get up there. Arriving here at the northeast corner. So from here, I'll start heading east along the eastern side of the wall. And the eastern side's a bit exciting because it's got 2 gates. And I guess we'll have to stop and have a look at both of those. Here we are. I'm hopeful that the light will hold out. Let's check out this corner, as we have with the others. Oh, I think the first corner was the best so far. All right. That's probably the nicest structure so far, though. Very nice. There's a buzzy thing on my eye right now. All right. I might just stop for some water and then keep going. So that's the trail down the east side and where I've just come from on the north, just there. Beautiful. Just give you a look at what the path is like here on the eastern side, heading towards the first gate. And the first gate that we'll come to is the one that is probably most heavily used after the south gate, and it's the one that you'd use if you were going through Angkor Thom to go to Ta Prohm. So, I think I might be nearly there right now, actually. I didn't realise. I haven't got out my phone on this walk. I've been walking for just over an hour and a half, and I really wanted to just get away from looking at that damn thing all the time. Closest thing I've got to a New Year's resolution, I guess, is to kind of try and put a bit of distance between myself and social media, digital media. Just the constant looking at it. Not the making of content, because I love doing that. Things like this. I mean, this is what it's all about. With this East Gate. Look at these tree roots too. Here's a trip hazard if ever I saw one. It's kind of nice. You're out there on the trail, very much by yourself, and then you come past places like this where I was going to say there's lots of people going through on the roads, but right now that doesn't seem to be the case. Just have to be very careful of those nasty ants here as well. Oh, there goes someone. Look at the state of my shoes. Oh, look at that. That's disgusting. Wow. Oh dear. Those are my good running shoes as well. I'm going to have to show them some love when I get home. All right. I'm going to have to go back to the more mild way down, as that's a little bit too steep for me. There's another trail just behind. Anyway, the beautiful gate. We'll look at it again from down at the road level once I get there. East Gate, standing in the middle of the road. All right. Onwards. Jeez. It just looks like a pile of roots. But there is the blue sign, so I guess I'm going to trust it. Oh my God. Why? All right. I definitely need to put the camera away for this little adventure. And actually quite close to the 4th gate is the 5th gate. And this one is the Gate of the Dead, I believe. That most mysterious of gates. I'll try and have a better look at it. Wow. Let me get my bearings here. Okay. I might be able to scramble down there, I think. And straight back up the other side. This is lovely. I might stop for a bit of a drink of water. There's a lot of midges up here. Pissing me off. Just great. The road that comes up to this one is not even a proper road, it's just like a dirt track. You can hear some music in the distance there. It's kind of nice. You hear the music, it's a little bit reassuring that you're not too far away from civilization if something did go wrong. Okay. So beautiful. It very much is just a track here. And here it is from the other side. Here we are. And we go. On our way now to the southeast corner, which will be the last corner before we make the turn back to the south gate and the starting point of this walk. I think I've been going for an hour and 45 minutes now. Shouldn't be too much over 2 hours, I don't think. Maybe 2.25. It is starting to fade, and I'm worried that once it really fades, it's going to be quite quick. So, at least if I've made that turn to the south wall by the time the light is nearly gone, it shouldn't be too bad, because I should be able to see my way from there. Yep. I'll just tell myself that anyway. All is well. All right. What a beautiful adventure though. Been pretty sparse on the people up here. There were some cyclists up at the very first corner, but after that, nobody. That's the moat out there. Look how overgrown it is. I don't know if it's like that year round or whether it's just that way because it's not the middle of the rainy season, but it'd be interesting to come back and see if it changes. Still on the eastern side, just waiting to get to the final corner of the journey. Oh, there's still a bit of water down there. Let me show you. There. Very marshy, sort of swampy looking. Okay. It's quite a bit more water just here. So still. There's a winding path ahead. Here's the southeast corner. This one's a little bit different in that the structure is right in the corner. So just go in and have a quick look. Plenty of light left. I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue getting back before dark, because I estimate from here it's about maybe 1.5 kilometres left. So should be able to do that before it gets dark. Oh, this is the most overgrown corner we've found. That's it. Big tree though. Very overgrown. Looks like this one's had some repairs done to it. I wonder if you can hear that music in the background. Sometimes the camera doesn't pick it up. Have a look. What's inside here? Okay. Let's go through. And there's the continuation of my path over there. Time to stop for another drink before the last leg. That sun sure is dipping down low over there. I'd say I'm about 5 minutes away from the end of this walk, and not a moment too soon, really. I don't think you want to be stuck out here once it gets dark. One of those places where there's so many noises in the trees, animals, birds, insects. Your mind would just run away with you, I think. You'd imagine far more out there than what there really is. Anyway, it's looking very, very beautiful still, but the light is it's probably darker than what it appears on the video, but it's definitely retreating rather quickly. Some water down there. I can hear traffic, so I can't be too far away. It'd have to be within 5 minutes. Gotta be. Alright. I'll catch you when we get to the end. Here is the south gate again. You can see the bridge there, or the terrace. Lots of water here. Getting quite busy with the sunset traffic now. People getting into position. Won't be long. There is a sign there saying no entry, so I need to go back so I can get down. There was a path just a bit back here, so I'll do that, and then I'll go to the middle of the road where I officially started my Garmin, so I can see how long the entire walk has taken. But I'd say be just over 2 hours and 20 minutes by the time I get back down there. Okay, finished. 2 hours and 21 minutes. Great walk, highly recommended.
Congratulations for making it right to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching it all the way through. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this walk. Have you done it yourself? Would you like to do it? Do you think it would be better to do it in the rainy season? Would you go clockwise or anti-clockwise? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Okay, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.